Well, hello everyone. It's Angela with Mystic Moon. Welcome to your what will be happening for you this coming week. Please just take what resonates for you and get rid of anything that doesn't. All the decks I'll be using, plus this Organite, will be listed in the description box down below. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's take a look and see what light and shadow aspects will play a significant role in your life this week. Let's look at this energy. What significant shadow and light aspects will play a significant role in your upcoming week? We have unconditional love. So of course, this is a light aspect here. Love yourself and others without limits, conditions, or expectations. So there might be something in or someone in your life where this is difficult for you. So it could be a little bit of a shadow, but this to me just tells me here that the people that you obviously love and you care for, if you have a disagreement, you guys are still going to be able to come back from that and still continue on your connection. It's the people that we feel like we have those expectations on or those conditions and things like that. You know, I'll never be able to forgive you. I'll never be able to trust you. Obviously, these are sometimes things that we need to work on. So this could, I guess, be a shadow and light aspect, but I feel like for the majority of you, this is you shifting into a more unconditional loving state with other people. And maybe the reason why is because maybe you're holding that for yourself. So you're being a lot more loving and caring and kind to yourself. All right, this is my Lurking in the Shadows Tarot. Let's take a look and see what this is about. Ooh, we have the Two of Cups, you guys. So this is about perhaps a courtship, so someone that you are romantically tied to, but it doesn't have to be romantic love. This is just somebody that you have a connection with. This could be a family member, such as even your child or a friend, mother, father. It could even be like a coworker, but it can be a romantic partner too. And so what you're doing is you're letting go of any kind of attachment that maybe you have connected to this person, and you're shifting more to a lighter, higher vibration. So to me, I feel like that's something very positive and something that's highlighted for your week. Like you're finally attaining this energy. Could be that you feel this unconditional love coming towards you too from another person. You feel a lot of support, a lot of love and acceptance and guidance. It's just beautiful. Ooh, very healing energy. Ooh, I like this. It says someone needs to heal old wounds. Now, of course, this could be coming through as the shadow. Maybe we're having to let go of our expectations over someone. Unconditional love doesn't mean that we let people treat us like trash and then we say it's okay. No. Loving yourself enough to basically put up healthy boundaries can still be unconditionally loving, because you wouldn't want someone to treat you like you wouldn't treat someone the way that you wouldn't treat yourself, correct? So just by doing that creates that unconditional loving vibe, okay? But I feel like if you have an attachment to someone where you're saying things to yourself, if they would just change, then I would be happy. Usually that's stemming from some kind of a wound that we need to look at and examine and figure out on our own. It's not even really about that person. It's about ourselves. And so I feel like we're being given an opportunity this week to maybe go deeply within ourselves, or to detach from however someone is acting or whatever they're doing that might be destructive, and realizing, you know what, they have a lot of wounds that they need to heal and clear. And if they don't want me in their life, or if we're not speaking, I can still hold a loving space for them. I can still send them that love and light. You know what I mean? So that would be detaching with an unconditional loving vibe within your heart. And I think that that's beautiful. All right, let's see what else. And we have the Hangman. I feel like there's something here that maybe is like in a state where it's kind of hanging in the balance. The Hangman is Pisces energy, by the way, because it's ruled by Neptune. It says intermission. While you and a person, just again, take it if it resonates. If you guys are on a break right now, or your connection is on hold, use this time of intermission to basically get into a loving state, not only with yourself, but also with them. Address any wounds that you need to address within yourself. And then you can basically be that healing, loving light for the both of you. So I feel like we're being given an opportunity to see things from a different perspective this week, especially when it comes to those that we love, or someone specific that we hold very near and dear dear to ourselves. And that way we can get to a space where we don't need to be in pain while other people are basically trying to heal or figure things out. We don't have to take things so personally. We don't have to rake ourselves over the coals because other people can't show up for us the way that we would like them to. Let's try to figure out how we can love and take care of ourselves more. And I feel like this creates more of that unconditionally loving vibe that just this planet needs as a whole, So that's what we have so far. So the shadow and light, I feel like it could be real positive. It could be dark too, but I feel like we have an opportunity to shift this energy. And that's really the point. Okay. So now we're going to go into what spiritual gifts or practices is Spirit guiding you to further explore this week. So we're going to go into my Shift Your Vibe suggestion deck and see what we need to know. What spiritual gifts or practices is Spirit guiding you to further explore this week? And we have cook a meal, and somebody might say, how's that spiritual? Look, it can be a very healing experience just to cook your own food. How many times do we get so busy, or we just get so stressed that we just keep grabbing fast food and crap because it's easy or it's cheap or whatever. This is basically telling you to sit down and enjoy your meal. Of course, we can see that keyword which says indulge. Give yourself permission to just really chew your food and enjoy all the different flavors, that touch the palate, and just really take that time to experience the whole situation. So it feels to me like what Spirit is saying, which would be really a positive thing to do for yourself, that could be spiritually nourishing. I'm trying to combine nurturing and nourishing to your body, would to be to maybe cook at least one. That's something that we can do, especially if you're always on the go. I'm putting this out there, Sunday is your special day that you're going to cook a meal. And this could also include with the people that you love. What an amazing thing to have one day a week where you make time for family. You make time with your friends or just yourself, and you really get to just enjoy that time. So I feel like what Spirit is trying to tell us here with this is, this isn't necessarily a spiritual gift. This is more of a spiritual practice. This is something that would be really positive for us to do, is to slow down, take a particular day or frame of time and dedicate it towards yourself or spending time with others. And what better way than to say, hey, let's have a potluck, let's cook a meal, let's do something together, let's have family night, let's even have game night. That's going to just do wonders for the soul. Okay, so this is my Connections of the Modern World Tarot. And we have the Emperor. So the Emperor is Aries energy. Sometimes we wait for other people to make an announcement or to put things together. And I'm getting in this instance, don't host it yourself. Create this. If you don't, it might be that you're constantly waiting on someone else to host or to do this. And I just feel like if you have this feeling or if you have this idea, let this be your confirmation to say, hey guys, to your family or your friends, I'm having dinner, a dinner party or whatever. It could be potluck style, so it doesn't have to all fall on you financially. And you guys basically are able to come together, and you can be in charge of it or at the head of it, of the activities, and basically make that announcement. That's what I'm seeing here, and that's really beautiful. Okay, let's see what else. Maybe some of you guys even want to, this could be like a gift that you have. You want to take a cooking class. Take a cooking class, even if it's just for fun. Or maybe you guys want to go to school for being a chef or doing something in the food industry. The Emperor, to me, Aries energy, is telling you here, go for it. You have this, you have the strength, you have the sense about you to do this and to handle it. Definitely go for it, is what I'm seeing with that. And we have find your tribe. There is something about connecting with other people right now. So some of you guys might be like, oh, I hate that. I hate people. And I know we don't really hate people, but sometimes we can get into that mode where we're just like, oh, I just want to be alone. Especially if you're an empath, especially if you're like an avoidant personality. Nothing wrong with being that type of person. I hate crowds myself, actually. But when I find people that I vibe with, they're my tribe, and those people I love spending time with. And so whatever that is to you guys, you are being asked to find your tribe and to connect with these people, because I feel like there's something about you leading. Maybe some of you have been thinking about hosting something, hosting a class, a workshop, a ritual, a hike, a class, something like that. And you are being asked to figure out what that's going to entail and start to carve out planning that either retreat or that workshop or that class. Even if it's online, it doesn't have to be in person, because I feel like you have something to either teach or you have something to say. There's something of value that other people see you as a leader. And so this is asking you to step into your power and basically take a leadership role in whatever this community or this thing that you're doing that involves other people. Okay? So this is going to be good for your spirit, is what I'm seeing here. And it might also be in the best interest of others as well. We have the Six of Swords. Get a move on it. That's what Spirit's saying. Six of Swords is move. It's moving towards calmer waters. This could also be like you are being asked to make a move in your life. Maybe you want to move somewhere. Maybe you want to move towards water, the coast, or something. This could be your confirmation. It's going to be great for your soul. This could also be where we are just making a move in our life. Like nothing's going to happen if we just keep thinking about it and talking about it. We actually have to make a move on this. So this is Spirit's way of saying, if you got a good idea, it's time for you to get with it and to get moving on it, because it's not going to happen otherwise. Waiting for other people to come up with this idea or waiting for somebody to help you out, I'm seeing that that's the wrong approach. You can think about someone that can help you, but waiting for someone to come to you and make it happen, I'm seeing that this is not the time to do this. This is the time to take control of your destiny and make shit happen. I love it. Okay. So now let's take a look and see what spirit animal has a special message for you this week. Let's look. We have the African gray parrot. Pay it forward. Cool. Isn't that a movie, right? But pay it forward. What does that mean? This is so funny. Mr. Moon gave me, I wanted to get some oranges, and I like to, pick them up on the street corner, from the people that just sell them, and, small business. I like to support that. And so he gave me $20, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to get some oranges because I like to fresh squeeze orange juice every day, but they weren't there. So I had this $20. It was just like burning a hole in my pocket. Yeah. Why couldn't I just keep that and put it towards like a bill? Nah, it's just not the way it works. So I was just looking to pay it forward. And so I did. And it was just so fun, because this waitress, it's like, even though our bill was only $20, so I guess it's not, $20 is like way over. It's just like half. But I was just like, I don't give a shit. I'm going to give it to her anyways. I just felt good about it, because she was just, you could just tell she was working so hard, and she totally accommodated us because we didn't like the table we were at. And so she did everything that she could. And I was like, she's a damn good waitress. And so, I just gave her that $20, and it felt really good. And I'm sure it just made her day. Not like $20 is like a lot, but $20 in cash in these times, and what's going on right now in the economy. Yeah. So anyways, pay it forward is what we're getting from the African gray parrot. And the Japanese, and I don't know how to say that, so I'm not going to butcher it, but it kind of looks to me like it's like a monkey, right? No, I'm not going to do it. Remember the importance of play. Okay, yeah, I love this. So remember I was saying, like, host a game night, or maybe host a hike, or put together, like, organize a family outing, going to maybe like a theme park or something with your friends. Definitely do something, because I feel like this is going to be a great way for you to just have a good time, and also like spreading that joy to other people. Maybe going to Dave and Buster's, like even an arcade or something that just gets you into that inner child mode. Just something fun, miniature golf, anything like that. So I feel like that is what our spirit animals are telling us this week, is to have more fun and pay it forward when you can, because why not? Ooh, we have the star. Okay, so this right here is also a bird, an Oriole. I don't know. Just for some reason, these are some difficult ones for me today. So I'm not going to pretend like I knew how the hell to pronounce that, but the star is Aquarius energy. It does say you are about to take a big leap forward with your life. Worry will be replaced with optimism, fear with hope, and joy is coming home to roost. So fantastic. So this right here means that whatever it is that you guys are wanting to do, and it might be like you're going to be shining. You're going to be shining bright for all to see. You're going to be that emperor this coming week where you're going to be really shining your strengths and your power. And a lot of people are going to be attracted to what you're putting out there, what you're wanting to do. If you're trying to organize something, people are going to be attracted to it. So definitely put it out there, because I feel like people are going to be attracted to your light this coming week. So it's like a lucky week for that. And especially if you make it fun. Make it fun. Put a fun twist on things. Find a way to make something fun. And then we have the 7 of spring. We've got the gecko. So we have all these animals coming through. So 2 birds, this monkey, and gecko. So it says the 7 of wands. Be assertive, believe in yourself, and don't let anyone take away your personal power. Trust that your inner guidance is true and follow it completely. Yeah. So this is about pushing forward. You can clearly see that gecko is going up a brick wall, right? It's like hitting a brick wall. No, I feel like you guys are going to be very optimistic with the stars energy this coming week, and you're not going to let anything get in your way. And even if something does seem like an obstacle, you're going to be like, no problem. I'll just think of something else, or I'll do something different, or I'll shift this or shift that to make it work. To me, it's an all can. You have like a can-do attitude this coming week, and I feel like nothing can really get in your way. So definitely, it's your time to shine this week, to do something, and do something for the love of it. You just love doing something, and make it fun, and I feel like it's going to be yours, if that makes sense. So that's cool. Now we're going to look at what new experiences or things are you most likely to manifest this week. Okay, let's look at this. What new things are you most likely to manifest this week? We're going to grab these cards here. Here we go. I would really love these cards. I know they're tea leaves, so they're supposed to be like shaped as a saucer. But boy, do I wish that these were like little small square cards or something. Oh well, it is what it is. Okay. Just because they roll all over the place and they're hard to shuffle. Okay. All right. What new experiences or things are most likely you're going to be manifesting this week? Ooh, interesting. We have wall. We're just talking about a brick wall. To me, it's like, so what? It's a brick wall. Like, so what? It doesn't mean that you have to quit. It just means maybe I just don't understand, how something works. So let me do the research. Let me find a solution. So to me, remember, this is a can-do attitude this coming week. Don't let walls get in your way. Basically, I'm just seeing here, you might just have to go about something a little bit of a different way. Tweak it a little bit. You can still do something. That's what I'm getting. Even if other people are just kind of like, as long as you believe in something, that's all that matters. Ooh, we have pig. It says beware of greed. Interesting. So it might be that maybe something that we want to do, we have to be open. So like we are being asked to be strong, but we're also being asked to be easygoing at the same time. So a nice combination of both. Don't let people stand in your way, but also don't make something completely about you. Be understanding to other people's needs and be open to either criticism or feedback, so that way everyone can have a good time with whatever this is. Time to act. Lion, for sure. So you have some animals coming through, right? Pig and lion. So it's time to act. The time is now. It's time to go. 6 of Swords. It's time to put something into motion. Absolutely. And we have the cup. So I was just saying, accept credit. Wow, I can't talk. Accept valid criticism. Holy shit. Accept valid criticism. It's okay. Just because somebody doesn't understand what you're doing, or maybe you don't understand something, or maybe you were going to do something and somebody's like, yeah, you know what? That's actually not possible. You're going to find a solution. So this again is a can-do attitude kind of a week, but you're not being pig-headed. You're not being a bull. You are just very much in that space of, I know what I want. This is what I want. But I understand that I might have to do things a little bit differently, and that's okay. So I feel like some of you guys are going to have that kind of a week where you could run into a little glitch, but you're going to get through it just fine. Yep. And we have celebration, fun, and enjoyment. So this is it. So this is about, also this is like a cup, right? It reminds me, I feel like Mr. Moon has one of these from some kind of like Renaissance festival. I think that's what that is, like a Renaissance like mug where you drink beer or something. So I feel like there will be an opportunity also this week for you guys to celebrate with some friends or family and to have a good time. So it's not all just going to be, a struggle and just needing to stay strong, but we do have the fly. So the fly is an indication here that, sometimes things smell like shit. And then whenever there's shit around, the flies come around and you got to swat them off. So I feel like don't be in a shitty attitude for too long this week, because all it's going to do is depress you. Really shift more into that sun's energy and stay optimistic and strong. And we have the angel, spiritual guidance and protection from harm. So at the end of the day, you guys, your spirit team has you. Your spirit team has your back, basically guiding you with the stars energy every step of the way. So if you guys have a wish, you guys have a dream, you guys want to make something happen for yourself, spirit is telling me here that it's absolutely possible for you to do this, especially with spirit on your side, but with a sunny, optimistic attitude. That is so key this week, for sure. All right, let's go ahead and get some more details. There's the Six of Swords again. Okay, so this is the second time now that the Six of Swords here. It says cautious progress. So we are moving forward this week, and there might be a little bit of a glitch. There might be a little bit of a stumbling block, but it's okay. Do not let something ruin everything. It's kind of like all or nothing, even though it's like a can-do attitude. But don't be in that black and white thinking where it has to be one way or forget it. Really try to remain open-minded and optimistic with these little tiny things that could come in. Maybe they're coming in for a reason to help us to perfect our plan. Maybe it's actually going to be better in the long run. Do you know how many times in my life where this is coming to my mind. It was when I was living in Dana Point, California, and I was living within a certain district, and I couldn't get my daughter into the school that she wanted to go to with her friends. And I was just like beside myself, just with grief. And it actually turned out to be better because the school that she went to was way better. And she made lifelong friends there, and it was just where she was meant to be. So it's just one of those things where sometimes things that happen that stink like shit, we can cry about it, or we can accept it, and maybe there's a bigger reason that we just can't see in that moment. So I feel like we're being asked to just kind of be a little bit easier. Yeah, look at this temperance energy, Sagittarius. Yeah, be more balanced with your thinking. You're going to experience a lot more harmony this week if you have a more balanced mindset. And then we have the Fool. So yeah, there's something new that's happening here. Take a risk, take a chance, don't be afraid, go for it, take a leap of faith. This is Aquarius energy, and Aquarius is very much about just like throwing caution to the wind. And it's not about being careless though, but it's about being easy. Be easy this week. Be easy with yourself, be easy to get along with, but also be strong and go after the things that you want to go after, and do be convicted in your belief systems, but not to the point where we're becoming, difficult to spend time with and be with when it comes to other people. So that's what we have coming up this week. All right, you guys, now we're going to end this reading with a major change or a blessing that's coming your way this week. Let's look at this. Ooh, celebration. So there is something fun happening here. It keeps coming up. Take time out to celebrate. Yes. This is also saying, remember, don't forget to have fun. So let's just say something does get you down. Make a play date with a friend. Do something fun to kind of counteract some of that stressful bummer energy. Keep your spirits up. That's what Spirit's saying. Have a celebration and have some fun with friends. And we have the Four of Swords, Four of Thought. It does say spend time in nature, listening for guidance from your angels and your own inner voice. So a major blessing that's coming to you this week is going to come in the form of spiritual guidance. We did get that angel energy, and it does say right there, guidance from your angels. Are you listening? Spend time in nature so you can hear them as well as your own inner voice. Because overanalyzing a situation isn't going to provide the answers that you're seeking. Consider taking a vacation or a small break that will help rejuvenate you and become clear on what your next step should be. Meditation can be very helpful. So this again is telling you to take a time out. Yes, go for it. Definitely it's a time to get things done, but it is also a time for you to celebrate the little things that happen along the way. Don't forget to enjoy your journey along the way. But Spirit is going to be giving you some sort of an insight this week that's going to be very helpful for you. So make sure that you are receptive to receiving it. Ooh, we have tough love. It's time to tell the truth about something you've been avoiding. Okay, so there could be something that it's like a blessing in disguise. That's just what I'm seeing here. It's a blessing in disguise. Something tough is perhaps going to happen, but it's going to be for the best. And it doesn't mean you even have to be afraid of this, like, oh my God, what is this going to be? Maybe some of you guys are going through this right now. And what this means, the blessing is you're going to experience the blessing. You're going to understand the hidden blessing behind this tough situation this week. That's what I'm getting here. Because maybe you're doing something and you're overworking and you're totally exhausted, and sometimes things are taken from us in order to restore peace. This could even, and I'm not putting this out there for anybody, but I'm just using this as an example. Let's just say you're overworking and then suddenly you get strep throat, or not strep throat, but like laryngitis, and you can't talk. So, well, shit, how are you going to answer that phone? How are you going to be on social media? How are you going to do all these things that you normally do? It might be like your body's way, your higher self's way of saying, take a break. And some of you could find, hey, you know what? Even though that kind of sucked, at the same time, it gave me an opportunity to take some time for me. So do you see how that blessing in disguise is there? So I feel like it's a blessing in disguise that's coming in this week. It's all in the way that we choose to look at it, though. That's key. And we have messenger of emotion. And I believe that this is the Page of Cups. This is the beginning of a new emotional experience that could grow into something deeper. You may receive a message expressing feelings that you didn't even know were developing. A social invitation could soon be on its way to you. There's a person involved who's very gentle and loving with only the kindness of intentions. It could be you, especially if you're an artist, shy and sensitive. So it could be, you guys, that there is some kind of a message that's coming to you. It's a very tough love, because it does say a message of love, but this says tough love. It's like you've either asked for something, you want something, and Spirit saying, actually, it might not be exactly what you wanted, but it's coming in this form. You just have to adjust your mind and the way that you're seeing it in order to really see it as a blessing. But it will be up to you on how you use this information. So to me, it's kind of like a puzzle this week. It all depends on how you guys use this blessing that's coming your way. You can see it as a curse or a blessing, I feel. All right, let's just get one more. And we have wishful thinking. You are learning how to manifest the life that you desire. Fantastic. So you are thinking about things that you do really want. And because the star's energy is with you guys this week, this tells me here that what you want, you can make happen. Okay. But again, if you're asking for something and it's too specific, sometimes Spirit will say, actually, or show you, they'll give you something. And sometimes it's like, but that's not exactly what I wanted. It's like, yeah, but this is the vibration. This is what you're asking for. But it didn't look that way. It didn't look that way when I originally, asked for this. But this is about you either getting very clear about what you want or not having too much of an attachment to specific details that really don't matter that much. So there's something about the law of attraction where you are able to manifest something that you really want, but is it what you really think you want, what's best for you? It's kind of a little bit of a mystery, enigma, puzzle this week. It's like your spirit team is working with you and they're trying to bestow a blessing upon you and give you what you want, but some of you guys might be resisting. Kind of like, well, that's not exactly what I said I wanted. It's like, but we do have the Guardian. And this right here is the King of Wands. So the King of Wands, it's time for you to step up and be the leader. Your natural leadership skills are being called into action. This is your moment in the sun. So move into the light and shine for all to see. Oh my God. This card is also about a person who has charisma, is inspiring, enjoys a challenge, and loves the spotlight. Look, you guys, the star is here. It could be that you are the person that is shining this coming week, right? Maybe all your wishes and the things that you want are coming through. It may be that it's been very difficult for you to get here, but you've made it. So this is like that survival type of energy. Some of you guys, it could be that you've been asking for a spirit or the universe to show you a person. You want to meet someone new. Maybe they're not your usual type. Take a step back from that situation and really think about that. Maybe they don't look like your normal type of person, or maybe there's like a couple of details where you're just like, I'm not really sure how I feel about this. Really, really kind of ask yourself, what is it that you want? Are you avoiding this for some reason? Is there something that you are still holding on to? So you're afraid if you let this in, then it's not going to work out with this other person that maybe you're hoping things will work out with. I feel like Spirit's bringing in someone for you guys to love, or a better situation for you. And some of you are going to be resistant to this because you have a specific image in your mind of what you think your life is supposed to be. And some of you guys are going to, I feel, have some kind of like tough love, with yourself, right? To really, really be able to open yourself up to this new opportunity that's coming in, okay? And I feel for others, this might not have anything to do with another person. This has everything to do with you being convicted and what you love to do and what you want to do, and you going after it. And as long as you love it, even though it's tough, even though other people might not get it, it doesn't matter. You're going for it. You're taking action. You're not taking no for an answer. You're also being easy, and you're taking others into consideration too, but not at the detriment of your own well-being or your integrity and what you believe in. Okay. And for others, if you are asking for a specific person, like, this has been a very tough situation. You want someone to return. You have someone specific in mind that you really want to experience this love. Let's go back to the very beginning of the reading, which was that unconditional love. So this might be Spirit's way of saying that's the recipe on how this situation will be healed. And then obviously whatever is meant and whatever is for the best for all parties involved is something that will naturally occur. So I feel like there might be a little bit of a recipe for those of you that have a specific person in mind. Okay. So I hope that these messages made sense this week, and I hope that they were helpful to you. And thank you guys again so much for choosing to watch this reading. You guys have a great rest of your weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.